everyone, my name is Diana. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can calculate your estimated net profit margins using the Amazon's revenue calculator tool. You can access the revenue calculator by using the link in the description. Bear in mind, you will need to have the seller account already set up to use this tool. I'm going to be doing the screen share to show you step by step how you can calculate your net profit margin using this tool. This is very important, a fundamental step in picking a product that you want to sell on Amazon. Because if you choose a product with low profit margins below 30%, then you are just wasting your time. Because the amount of time you need to put a product on Amazon will be the same. So you might as well go for the products that have higher profit margins, so higher than 30%. I recommend that you start with products with profit margins who have profit margins higher than 30%. Below 30%, it's just not worth the time that you will invest in this product. Also, you will have much smaller wiggle room if something happens. So if you, for example, want to increase the budget for ad spend, or if you want to do some promotions or some giveaways, you will not have this wiggle room if you choose a product that has lower than 30% profit margins. Before I get started, real quick, I want to introduce myself for those who don't know me. My name is Diana. I've been selling on Amazon for over 3 years now. I was looking for a way to earn additional income while staying home with my baby boy. And I found Amazon FBA. So I've been selling on Amazon for over 3 years now, and I've been earning constantly $10,000 per month. This allowed me to stay home with my baby, don't stress about paying bills, about paying mortgage, and I also paid my debt in full. Now I want to share with other moms how I did it, so you can copy me and just do it on your own. On my YouTube channel Passive Income by Mom, I share all the strategies that I used to find profitable products to sell on Amazon, to sell them on Amazon, to find them on Alibaba. Every tip that I know, I will be sharing here on my YouTube channel. And I will also share some motivational stuff because I know how important it is to stay motivated during this whole journey. Okay, so this is the tool, the revenue calculator tool. And you can use this tool in two ways. First, you can search for similar products on Amazon and see what's their profit margin. Okay, so we can do it right now. For example, let's say that you want to sell this busy board, Montessori busy board toy. So we are now looking for the ASIN, which is down here. Here we are copying this ASIN, and we will put this ASIN here and click search. Okay, so what we see here we see two columns. One column is Amazon fulfillment and the other column is your fulfillment. So since we will be sending our product to Amazon FBA, we will just focus on the Amazon fulfillment column. If you want to fulfill yourself, then you would have to use this column and then put all the fees that you will incur in this column. Okay, so first let's see what's here. Okay, so this is the item price, the selling price of this wooden toy. Then the Amazon referral fee, which is 15% of the item price, it's $3.6. Then we have other fees, fulfillment costs, so all the packing and shipping that Amazon FBA does for you costs $4 for this product, and storage costs. So the quicker you sell the product, the lower the storage cost is. So remember also that in January, September, the storage cost is lower than in October, December. October, December is much higher because this is a Q4, there are a lot of sales going on before Christmas time, so they usually increase the storage cost as they want the items to sell quickly, for the sellers to sell the items quickly. Okay, so here is the average inventory units stored. and monthly units sold. Let's say that we will order 500 units from our manufacturer, and let's say that we will also that we will sell 400 units per month. Okay, so our storage cost per unit is $0.16. Okay, this is the inbound cost. I just leave it like that. So now I do the Amazon optimized shipment splits. Click here, and then the cost of goods sold. So for this we need to go to Alibaba, because this is the cost that we will purchase the this is the price that we will purchase the wooden toy, okay, for. So we need to go to Alibaba and search for similar wooden toys to know the cost of goods sold, the price that we want to that this product costs on Alibaba. Okay, so let's go to Alibaba and search for this wooden toddler busy board. Sorry. And let's search for a similar one. So this is a similar toddler busy board to the one that we want to sell. It's to $7. Let's click on it. So 1,000 units sells for $7. Okay, let's search for another one, because this is too much for us for the first order. We want to order just 500 units. Okay, this one minimum order is 500 sets. It is the supplier has been on 17 years on Alibaba, so this is very good. This is also a verified supplier, which is what I'm looking for, and they have the certification CE certified. Okay, so we can look at this one. 500 sets cost $4.7. Let's go back to our revenue calculator and put the cost of goods sold for $4.7. We also need to take into the account the shipping costs. Okay, so the shipping costs here, I usually estimate the shipping cost to be around the same amount that the product that we buy the product for. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just estimating that it will cost me also $4.7 to ship this product to Amazon. This is cost per unit. Okay, so the calculator here estimated that the net profit would be $10 and the net margin will be 42%. So I just show you how you can calculate the profit margin based on the already existing product that is selling on Amazon. Okay. The second way to know the profit margins is to just define a product. Let's say that we don't know the ASIN of the similar product that we want to sell. We just want to define the product on our own. Okay, so here we need to put the package dimensions in inches, but you can change to centimeters. Also the unit weight, the item price that we want to sell it for, and the shipping charge. And we also need to choose the category. Okay, so let's say that we want to sell also the toddler wooden busy board. So we need to search for the category, which would be toys. Toys and games. Okay, so for the package dimensions, ideally we want to ask the manufacturer for the dimensions of the single box that we will put the toddler busy board in. Okay, so ideally you want to write to a supplier and ask about the package dimensions of the box. To estimate it here, we can go to Amazon, and here are the measurements on the product listing. This is the product listing that we'll be looking at, and here are the measurements. These are the measurements of the item, not the box. So the box will be slightly larger. I want you to bear this in mind. So the best way is for you to just ask the supplier about the dimensions of the single box. Okay, 1.1, 5.3. 5.3. And unit weight. Let's see if they tell us the weight here. Not really. Let's see if we can find it on Helium 10. I have this extension that tells us more details about the product. The dimensions are here, okay. And here is the weight. Okay, so we can take the weight from here. This is the weight of this product. You can put it in the revenue calculator. So that's why the Helium-10 tool is very useful, as it can tell you all the details that you just won't see on the listing. It can tell you the revenue, the ASIN revenue that this product earns. So this product actually earns a lot, more than $200,000 per month. So this is a very good product to sell. They have tons of reviews, so you would just need to, if you want to sell this product, you would just need to compare the reviews of the other listings, compare the revenue, and I have the whole video teaching you how you can choose a product to sell on Amazon, so I'll also link in the description below. And I'm also using the Excel sheet, the product validation Excel sheet, and I put all the data there so that I can choose my final product to sell on Amazon. I've developed this sheet for over the last 3 years, so it helped me tremendously in choosing the profitable product to sell on Amazon. If you want this sheet, just email me at hello@passiveincomebymom.com and I will just send it to you. So the best way for you is to just ask the supplier for the weight of the product if you don't have this Helium-10 tool. But again, I highly recommend that you have this tool, especially if you are doing product research. Okay, and the item price. What we want to sell this wooden busy board for. So what would be the item price for this wooden busy board? Let's go back to our Amazon and let's go to the first page, okay, and let's see what the prices of the products are. $22.39, but this is the other one, okay, $22.18, $23, $24, $25. Okay, so let's say we don't want to start with the highest price. When you are launching, you need to start with the lowest price possible to be competitive, as you don't have the reviews yet. So I think I will just put $22 or $21.99. $21.99, and you just need to put the shipping charge, but this shipping charge is not relevant here, as we will be fulfilling by FBA and not on our own. Okay, so again there are two columns, Amazon fulfillment. So if you are sending the product to Amazon FBA center fulfilled by Amazon, then you would use this first column, Amazon fulfillment, and if you are fulfilling on your own, so merchant fulfilled, you would use the other column. But we are fulfilling, we are FBA, we are doing Amazon FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon, so I will use the first column here. Okay, so we can already see that the referral fee is 15% of the price of the product, so this will cost us $3.30. This is Amazon referral fee. There are also fulfillment costs. So the costs that Amazon, the fulfillment costs are the FBA costs. So Amazon will pack and ship the items for us. So this will cost us $4.15 per unit. There are also storage costs. So for January, September, storage costs are usually lower because there are lower amount of sales. The highest storage cost will be October, September, because this is a Q4, this is before holiday season, so they want the products to move faster. So they put the higher storage cost. So sellers need to move the product faster, sell the product faster. Okay, so average inventory units stored. So we will order 500 units. Estimated units sold, I will just estimate that we will sell 400 units per month. You can estimate however many units you want to sell per month, you are aiming to sell per month in the first month. So the storage cost per unit would be 0.07. Inbounding costs, I'm not worried about this right now. Amazon optimized shipment splits. I'm choosing this one. Okay, so now we want to put here the, okay, you will have, yeah. Okay, so now we want to put here the cost of goods sold. So the price that we will buy the item for on Alibaba. So the cost of our item. So we'll go to Alibaba, and here we can see, that will cost us $4.70 if we order 500 units. This is per unit amount. So we go back to our calculator and we put here $4.70. And here miscellaneous costs. I'm just putting here the cost per shipment, okay? Cost of shipping the units to Amazon FBA. To have the accurate costs, you need to ask the supplier what would be the cost to ship from your supplier directly to Amazon FBA with all the duties paid, okay? So delivered duty paid, DDP. So if you want to ask the supplier about the shipping cost, just ask them what is the shipping cost, DDP, delivered duty paid, from you to Amazon warehouse. And a supplier will ask you about the Amazon warehouse address. You can just Google it. You can give them just some Amazon warehouse address just for the sake of getting the shipment costs, okay? So to be more accurate, you will need to ask the supplier for the shipment costs. But here I will just put the same amount that I bought the product for. This is a good estimate because usually you will pay the same amount per unit for shipping as you paid for ordering the units from the supplier. So I'm usually putting here the same amount as I paid for the item. Okay, so here it estimated that our net profit would be $8, that our cost would be $13.62, and the net profit margin would be 38%. This is actually very good profit margin, above 30%. So in this video I showed you how you can use the Amazon revenue calculator tool to calculate your profit margins. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Amazon related videos and also self-development and motivational videos. If you have any questions or just want me to cover something else in the future videos, just let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to receive my free list of 30 potential products that you can sell on Amazon, then just click in the link in the description. I've also prepared for you the product validation Excel sheet that I've developed over the last 3 years to further validate the product that I want to sell on Amazon and choose the one that I want to sell. So if you want to receive this Excel sheet, you can just email me at hello@passiveincomebymom.com. Throughout this video, I mentioned that I'm using Helium 10 software. This software is amazing if you want to save time, and I know that if you're a busy mom, you want to save as much time as you can. So I've used this tool for product research and for keyword research, and now I'm using this tool also for keyword research for my ads on Amazon. So I highly recommend it, and this tool has now 20% off for the first 6 months. If you want to get it, just click in the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye!